Hi guys, and welcome back to Strive to Survive. So as you can see, the mob farm is working. You can see off in the distance, and if I get any closer it's going to get super annoyingly loud, so let me fix that right now. Let's drop this down to like 40% because we don't want a creeper sneaking up on us. But it's still pretty loud. But yeah, you can see the mob farm is definitely working. So let me drop that down a little bit more, maybe to like 20%, because we're gonna actually have to work around them right now, and I don't want it to be annoyingly loud for you guys. That's still pretty loud. But yeah, all I've really done off camera is I've dropped this down 2 levels from part 1. Was at that level right there. I've dropped it down 2 just so we get a few more spawns in there. This episode we're going to be working on actually building the tower up. And I need to grab some water. So let me do that. And we're going to make sure we have our signs. So we've got our water buckets. We're going to eat our chicken. And yeah, we're going to do this out of the stone bricks. So I've got plenty of those on me. We won't need spruce for right now. We'll probably need that water bucket though. So, and we have our glass. So we're going to go up. I'm going to drop that again, because there's a lot of creatures there. We're going to drop it down to 5%. That should, yeah, that's much more bearable. Okay, so we need to go up 23 from the ground here. So we've already got 1. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we're up 23. Of course I didn't bring my ladders with me, so this is going to be a pain, I think. But yeah, let's just see what we can do here. So we want to build this platform out kind of like this, and I think the way we're going to get down actually is just to put this water bucket right there and use it as a sort of ladder, because we can then, as long as we don't actually drown ourselves, or do that. Yeah, so that's not too bad. We can actually use this to get back up. Hopefully. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we're pretty much at the top now. Whoop. Should have just not put those blocks in. But basically we're just going to keep repeating that. I'm going to use this to get down, and then I'm going to go back up and fill in the rest of this until we're at the top here. And I'm going to take a note of what level we're at right now. We're at 94, so if we subtract 23 from that, we should be at 71 at the ground. So let's make sure that's true. I see you, zombies. And we are at 71, so we're exactly 23 higher than it, which is a good thing. So I'm going to finish up doing the size of this, guys, and then I'll catch back up with you in a minute. Alright guys, so we are done with that. You can see I've got the tower pretty much completed here. And yeah, we just got to seal up this back. turns out I had ladders on me the whole time, so could have just done that instead of using the water trick, but the water actually worked out pretty well. So give me a couple seconds, guys. I'm gonna get up to the top using the ladders, get rid of that water, and we'll move on from there. Okay guys, so we're back, and you can see I've gone to the top with the ladder, and I've closed this up, gotten our water back. This area right there that the glass block is on is actually going to be a water block, so we need to put a sign here, and I'm actually going to start going up now. The next block will be water. That will be another sign. You're just going to repeat this all the way to the top. So I'm just going to do it. I'm leaving the side open so that I can, you know, have easy access. I'm going to go up like this because I only have 3 buckets of water. Ideally, you'd like to have more buckets. That way you can just do the whole thing, get to the top, and be done with it. But since I don't, I'm going to have to do this the hard way. And what I'll do is go up a little bit. So we know that'll be water, so we're actually going to skip that one. But for now, we'll just leave it. That one's going to be a sign, so we're good there. This next one's going to be water, so we got to place our water bucket in there. Then we have a sign already. And we'll have another water right here. Like that. And then another sign, water, sign, etc. all the way up. So that's what I'm going to do next, guys, and I'll catch up with you when we're at the top. See you in a bit. Okay guys, so we are at the top, and one thing that you want to make sure is that your top one at level 23 is a sign. And I'll explain that in a little bit, but basically you need to have that be a sign. Even if you need to have, like, say one of the ones below have 2 waters and then a sign, that's fine. You just need to make sure that the top one is a sign. And I'll show you how I've been getting up and down. The ladder's great, but an easier way is just to put a little bit of a water source there. And I'm going to jump down real quick because it's getting dark. I want to sleep. Just make sure you hit that and not the ground, otherwise you'll die, because that's enough of a drop to take away 10 hearts there. So it may not actually kill you. I think 23 will kill you, 22 will not. So that's the key to this entire farm, is actually the height here. So they still can't get up because they're missing that 1 water block, and there's a piece of glass in there. But we're going to work on the top now, and still just be very careful. Okay, so we want to start making the actual, now we're at the right level, we want to start making the actual drop here. So let's see, we'll work out this way. 2, 3, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be the right distance there. And put these sides on. And just as a quick test, we'll toss a water bucket here, see what happens. So we actually need it to be 1 shorter than that, which is good. So we'll just knock out that block and we'll be all set. So we need to build this up a little bit more. But that's why you want the sign there, guys. When they get to the top, you want them to push up and then start floating down this way. So make sure when you're up here, you're extremely careful though, because yeah, like we've been over, this is pretty much a deadly drop at this point. So especially when we jump up even higher. So we'll head over this way, do a little bit of this. There we go. So this isn't quite done yet. We've got to build it up a little bit more. That way there's plenty of room for them to, you know, fit down through here. And then we need to put a cap on it as well. So we'll start doing that. And that's actually good for now, because now we're going to have to make the drop tunnel as well. It's going to basically be like a giant upside down U. And let's make sure this is the right spot. I'm going to go down. I'm going to get some more resources that I'm going to need, guys, and then I'll catch back up with you. But we're getting very close to done with this. Basically, we'll knock out this block here and make a drop tunnel right there. So give me a couple seconds to grab those resources. Hopefully I don't splat. There we go. And yeah, guys, I'll catch back up with you in a minute. Alright guys, so you can see I'm at the top again, and what I've done is I've placed a water block right there so that I can safely go down, and that's how we're going to build the rest of this. Then when we're done, we'll just come and remove this water block. So we just follow this down. And yeah, I've got to go up and finish up the rest of these pillars, guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this side. So relatively simple design. So let me do that, guys, and I'll catch back up with you. You can see I'm knocking out some of my torches using this water method, but it's alright. We'll fix that in a little bit. So alright guys, I'll catch back up with you in a little bit. Alright guys, so I'm back again, and of course I get to the very top and this tower's pretty much done, but I ran out of resources. I'm out of stone bricks to finish up what I need, like 9 more to close off this cap. So I'm gonna have to go get those, and I gotta go get more glass. I don't think 18 is enough to finish up this other side here, but so to get back down this, we just grab out the water bucket and ride it all the way to the bottom. It's real simple and safe. But yeah, this side has to be glassed. The top has to be done in these stone bricks, which I ran out of. I don't think I have any more in this chest. Oh, I do. Well, perfect. At least I have more. I'm going to sleep real quick because I don't want to be working in the dark. But we are getting really close to being able to test this. Refill that bucket. Do I have any more glass? I do. I even have glass. Look at this. It's almost like I prepared for this. Almost. The only other thing is going to be getting back up there now that, well, I guess we could just use glass. Now we're going to have to break out a little bit of that glass at the very bottom there. Now we're pretty close to the top. Yeah, pretty close to the top. Let me put this water bucket back in for safety. And we'll go 1, 2. I've already got glass there, so perfect. Now we are at the top. We'll just close this off. And then we should be able to get over here, hopefully. Yep. So 1, 2, and then we're going to do our bucket trick to get back down. And we enjoy the ride. They won't so much. We need to knock out that block and that block. And we're going to actually replace them. We're going to replace that one and that one. Actually, that would be a deadly drop for them, so we want to put that in there. And then I believe best practice on this is to knock those out and then put something like this so they have a platform that's too wide to stand on. Yeah, I believe that's correct. We'll give it a try and see for sure. But this should work now. I'm not sure if we need to put a block here to keep us from getting... Yeah, I think we definitely need to put a block there to keep us from getting too close to them. And I don't think glass is a good idea because it's real easy to break. So maybe we'll leave that like that, because you could see we could hit that block over there with no problem. That's why I made this cobble as well. So now we just need to get them up. So let's get our glass out. Let's do this. We'll put water there, glass here, and you can see they're floating up. That one's got a piece of my cobble. Now hopefully what will happen is they'll get to the top, they'll go over there if everything goes right, they'll fall down here, land right there, and will not die. That's what we want. And it looks like for the most part they're surviving. So, and then we just punch away, get some easy XP. So yeah, this is pretty much working exactly as we intended. That guy apparently had a sign. But yeah, this is what we want, guys. We don't want to have to use a sword or anything against them. That's why we built this drop tower. You can see, I think they're all surviving. Some of them might not be. Those might be the ones that kind of got a little bit of drowning damage. But yeah, you can see we're already up to level 12 just by standing there and punching those guys. So let's see if any more come. Oh, here comes some more now. So you can also patch this now. So yeah, this is working pretty much the exact way that we want it. And yeah, now we have an experience tower. So basically everything else that we do is going to be cosmetic. I plan on putting an enchanting table here because usually the only reason to get experience is to enchant things. So why would we want to run all the way back to base every time we want to enchant one of our tools? We probably just want to bring all the tools we want enchanted out here, build up a whole bunch of levels by punching away, and then go ahead and enchant them. So yeah, I'll be building an enchanting table out here and making this area look a little bit nicer. You can see I already started to do a little bit of design on the nether portal here. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. This level right here is at level 22. If we were to make this 23, I believe it would be a fatal trap. So if we had like skeletons and we wanted to harvest their bones and arrows, what we could do is not put this block in here, and then they would instantly die when they hit the ground, and then you could have like a hopper or something to put all the bones and arrows into a chest. So that's another way to make a trap like this. But we're going for XP, which you don't get if they just kill themselves. So that's why we made it where they have like, I think it's half of a heart left when they hit the ground here, so we can easily just punch them and take care of them. Oh, there's more. Just kind of wondering where they were, but yeah, they're coming. So alright guys, another thing that you can do with this type of trap is just kind of let them build up. You saw how they built up when we were just standing there, so we could just, you know, once we secure this area, go AFK right here and just wait until there's a bunch down in this hole, and then, you know, punch away. So so that's about it for this trap, guys. I guess thanks for watching, thanks for sticking with me. And yeah, I'll show you guys what this looks like when it's all fixed up and nice next episode. So until then, thanks for watching.